Hello, I'm Ethan, a New York City based small business growth coach. And today I want to share something really special with you. So I did it. Thank you. I got on a scale this morning and the scale said, which we've been talking for the past year, I've officially lost 70 pounds. What does that mean? I weigh the same weight that I did in eighth grade, in 58. So what led me to go down this journey? And really for your purposes, what are the corollaries? What are the parallels you can draw between success in your own health lifestyle, your personal life, and your business, your career? Well, that's what I want to draw some parallels and bring those both together for you. The first is, what was the motivation? What is any motivation that you have to undertake a major initiative? For me, I was tired of being obese. And specifically, I wanted to be alive and here to dance with my daughter at her wedding. She's 26. So that was the first motivation. So the first thing that I want to point out, and for everything that I share with you in terms of my own personal journey, my experience, we're going to draw, I hope, some connection between the lesson that you can apply to yourself in your own business. The first was, I needed help. I needed support. I rejoined Weight Watchers. I've been a member of them before, but not since I moved back to New York City in 2019. The corollary or the lesson that you can learn from that is you need a support network. You need to find your tribe. You need those people around you when you're about to undertake a difficult journey who've got your back. They're going to provide you with support. They're going to give you the nurturing, the emotional confidence, the empathy that you need to overcome those challenging experiences. So that's the first. The second is, I think we all know, whether those of you who have never dealt with weight gain and being overweight or anybody, very few people overeat because they're starving, right? It's psychological. So I actually enlisted the support of a therapist who I really worked well with. So that was the support that I needed. What is the lesson for you? Find a coach. Find somebody who is going to be able to work with you specifically to meet you where you need to have them be to help you along this journey. So for me, as a business coach, I'm certified in a number of coaching frameworks. One of them is called Extended DISC. It's a personality assessment tool that I use to effectively connect with my clients to have very strong one-on-one with them. And that's how you go about finding somebody who's going to be in your corner, a coach, a mentor, a confidant. Next up, I had hip replacement surgery last May on my right hip. There was no cartilage left. It was bone on bone. I couldn't move. I couldn't function. My hip was shot. And now, after the surgery and over the last year, I go on Peloton 6-7 days a week. I do intensive fast walking with weighted vests and with ankle and wrist weights. And the point being for you, the barriers that you're going to come across, whether you're starting a business, pursuing a career transition, whether your business is stuck and you want to unstick it in these crazy, insane times, those barriers, those seemingly impenetrable fortresses, are simply speed bumps. They're barriers that are going to encourage you to work harder and smarter and to re-energize in order to overcome those challenges. What is your mental block? Scale the mountain. Putting one foot in front of another. So if you think about it, how do you approach challenge? And this is a perfect time in November 2025 to measure the metal of your worth and your stick-to-itiveness, your grit. We're in crazy, chaotic, uncertain, fearful times. Do you run towards the danger or do you run from it? Look up the parable of buffalo running into a storm. They're the only creatures that just somehow know when a storm is approaching, to run away from it is you're going to get stuck and delay the pain associated with it. The buffalo understand if they run right into the tornado, right into the storm, it's the fastest route to get through all of that horrible weather, to get to safety and security on the other side. Have a mantra. Have something that is a protective phrase that you go to over and over and over again. You can create it or you can steal from somebody else. So I use Peloton coach Christine Dercole, and she says, and I love this, I can, I will, I do, I am. That's magic for me. That's fire. And whether on the bike, I'm struggling with working with a particularly challenging client, when I'm out there soliciting new business, these challenges come up every day. The question is not, will you encounter barriers? Will you encounter tough times? It's a journey. Life is not the destination. It's a roller coaster, right? Ups and downs and ups and downs. And I've been doing this for 17 years myself. So find your own mantra. The other piece of this journey that I've been on is accountability. And how do you create the framework for owning up to what you're responsible for accomplishing? I call them guardrails. So in my weight loss journey and pursuit of optimal health, I think a lot about journaling. I journal every day. I weigh myself every day. I meal prep the day before. So I have breakfast and lunch already planned for tomorrow. So what are your guardrails? When you ask yourself, what is your legacy? If you're starting a business or you've already started one, if you're thinking of going out on your own, if you're thinking of a career change, if you're thinking of hiring different people, those are just challenges. And so how are you going to hold yourself accountable? Why did I go down this journey? As I mentioned before, I was obese. And so in my mindset, we need to create a powerful mindset. I'm not obese. I'm just still an obese person in a smaller body, a 70-pound smaller body. So how we go about this is, I wanted to be able to say to my wife, who I love dearly, let's go into those golden years of sunset, into retirement, and plan a future together as our next chapter. So what are you going to pursue? What is your motivation? How are you going to hold yourself accountable? I, rest assured, can guarantee you that I will be there when my daughter has her special day to dance with her at her wedding. So if you're stuck, if you're feeling frustrated or scared, or you're just immobilized by fear or uncertainty, and you cannot take that leap of faith, reach out to me. Let me know. I'm more than happy to help you. I've worked with over 250 organizations. I've done executive coaching and career coaching with 15,000 people. I've taught in 14 colleges and universities to 5,000 Gen Zs and millennials. I've written 2 books on it. I'm here to help you. Reach out to me. And if you like this video, you feel it's motivational, please hit the like button, share this with somebody else you think would want to hear these words, and check out my YouTube channel, please. I've produced nearly 700 videos for insights, ideas, and inspiration for those people who are looking to achieve amazing success in whatever their pursuits, especially to build great workplace cultures, and specifically to unleash their own and their employees' optimal performance and productivity and profitability. Thank you so much for taking a little bit of time out today from your crazy, insane world to hear my motivational talk. I'm excited not only for the journey that I took to get here over the last year, but also where I'm going to go. And I'm especially excited as we can do more in 2026 by looking at your goals, professional, business, career, and how I can help all of your amazing people to unleash their untapped potential. Thank you so much. Take care.